Hey guys, it's Coach Lou. I wanted to make a short video to teach you how to determine your calorie level that you are going to want to be sticking to as you do your workout. And the way to do that is to log into the Team Beachbody website, and you're going to see that there's several tab options on the top bar, excuse me. And you want to click Eat Smart. Then you go down to Nutrition Tools, and I click that. This will then take you to three other categories: body fat if you want to figure out your body fat, healthy weight if you want to determine what your weight should be, but we wanted to figure out our caloric needs, so I will click caloric needs, and I will now fill out the different fields that appear in the next window. Now I've already done this, but I'm just going to walk through this with you. The first question is this your first fitness program, or did you recently complete one? Or are you doing something other than one of the Beachbody programs? Maybe you're just running, maybe you're at a gym. You would click that one if that were the case. But I have recently, in the past, I've completed Body Beast and P90X3, plus I'm doing the Asylum Volume 1 now, so I'm going to click the center one. And now you have to select your goal. Is your goal to lose a lot of weight? Some weight, the last few pounds, some weight. Okay. Now, how many times per day will you be exercising? The answer for me is going to be once a day. Now, I do on occasion go twice a day, but that's maybe once a week. So I'm still going to click once a day. And my primary program will be, Insanity the Asylum Volume 1. Now, rate your activity level before starting your Beachbody program. My lifestyle is fairly active. I'm always walking, I'm always on the go, I'm never sitting still. So I'm going to say occasionally, or sedentary. So I'm going to click moderately. All right. I also have in my age, I am 48. I am 6 feet tall, and at this time I am 253 pounds. So I will now click submit and watch what happens. Okay. The next window shows me how many calories I need to be taking in. So, because my goals were to lose some weight, it's telling me that I should take in approximately 2,700 calories. Now, if I wanted to stay at the weight that I was at, which is not the case, I would take in 3,281 calories. But to lose the weight that I need to drop, I would go down to about 2,981. But the recommendation from the program is to go somewhere closer to 2,700. So I just want to also point out that if you have what's called club membership, they'll also design a meal plan for you. So I'll talk about that too, and I'll just go ahead and I'll click out this. It says check out the meal plans now. Okay. This is basically a great way to plan out what kind of food you should be eating, what your daily menu could be like, what your grocery list should look like. So if I were to go along with the way the system is going, is they're recommending to me the Balanced Slim Down program. Actually, I think I had that in from last time. Let me go to my meal planner. Let me change that, and I'll see what the options are. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, 2,700 calories. I'm going to click I accept, take me to my meal plan. Now you got to keep in mind there's options to go vegan, you can have a low carb meal plan, but the system now designed everything that I could be eating every day of the week, and it has all the meals with the recipes, basically looking at 3 meals a day and 2 snacks. So it's, you're pretty much 5 meals a day. For example, if I go to the teriyaki salmon burger with the sesame ginger, gives you all the ingredients and the recipe instructions. You can edit things, you can make changes, but this is a great way to help you stay on track if you have trouble planning your meal. And going back to what I said earlier, the caloric needs calculator is a great way to figure out how many calories you should be taking in a day. I know many people will use something like MyFitnessPal, or they'll go Google some other website, or they'll look on some online magazine site. But in terms of what we're doing with Team Beachbody programs, if you are in fact doing a Beachbody program, it probably makes sense to stick to the calorie levels that they recommend for the program, because you have to keep in mind, if you're taking in the calorie levels that a running magazine is recommending, it might be less than you should be taking in, because the programs we do are so intense. So if you're not taking in enough calories, you may not lose the weight that you want to lose, because your body's going to think that you're starving itself, and you're going to go into a light mode of starvation mode, if you will. So definitely keep your calorie levels where they need to be. Remember, food is fuel, and if you want to make the engine run perfectly, you've got to feed the body. You've got to give it the fuel that it needs so that it does the job of burning the fat and building the muscle and making you strong and healthy. So peace out, guys. I hope this video helps you.